Hi, everybody. Good evening. It's the Good News Wednesday show. I think next week I'll have an automated intro instead of a handwritten paper. Anyway, this is Karen Donovan here, your host of the Good News Wednesday show. And this is a time where you know what we do. If you've watched us before, we attempt to put a smile on your face and some fun in your week. And so tonight, we have some great things in store for you. We've got our trivia contest winners from last week. And if you haven't played before, you got to get in on this because everything's heating up and we've had more and more players. And then at the end of the month, we give a certain amount of money to the favorite charity of the grand prize winner. And it's based on the number of people who play for the month. So if you can't win, at least you can still play and we'll donate money for charity for you. So anyway, good evening. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week again already. It's going so fast. And if you see my background is a little different tonight, it's because I'm in my home office studio a little bit. And I've got some special guests tonight. And the first one is somebody who's going to demonstrate something for us. And I'll tell you the story about what happened. My neighbor had an 1890s banjo, and he didn't know how to play it. And he sort of dusted it off and got some things for it. And our guest put it together and tried it out to see what a banjo from 1890s would sound like. Wouldn't it be cool to have experienced like what life was like in the 1890s? Well, let's have a listen and then we will talk about it. So here, without further ado, is our friend Banjo Joe. Hey, thank you, Joe. All right. And so that was our little fun entertainment for this evening. Thanks to Banjo Joe. And we appreciate his sharing an 1890 banjo. So what was it like in 1890? This week we were talking about simplify our lives. And of course, you know, in the 1890s, we weren't freaked out if we forgot our cell phone. You know, I had somebody, my cousin actually, Susan von Hoff-Bratt, thank you for the little comment you made. She said, I have to remind myself when I go to the store and I forget my cell phone that I shopped for 30 years without a cell phone in my pocket. And, you know, today we all feel lost. And then my friend Susan Belvin chimed in and said, what do you call not having internet for a whole day? And oh my gosh, you know, when that happens to us, we're like totally freaked out. So did the people in the 1890s freak out about stuff? Yes, but not about leaving their cell phone on and getting text messages at midnight because they forgot to turn it off by their bed. They had other things to freak out about. And I'm sure that life was probably stressful then, but do you think it was a little less stressful than now? Is there any way that we can simplify our lives? I mean, seriously, you know, Mark Twain lived in that time frame. I think he was born in like 1835 and he died in like 1910, right? And he probably had some funny things to say about life back then and things, but what did he write about? He wrote about Huckleberry Finn and floating down the river and enjoying life and having a little fun and goofing off a little bit. He had some special advice too. I checked out some special advice that he had to youth. Now, children of today should pay attention to this, especially as they're on their way back to school. He had some advice for children. He said, always obey your parents when they're present. Okay. And be careful about lying. I like that one too. So, we've got to have a sense of humor, and a lot of people don't really think about that as much today. Everything is like, oh my gosh, we're rush, got to get the job done, got to get our software up, got to get our new tech equipment. And it would be nice kind of like to lay back a little bit. I know people talk about unplugging and not having their cell phones at dinner time. You go out to a restaurant and you see a whole family there. You go to a restaurant when you could go to a restaurant, and and you see whole families there, and everybody's on their phone, and we don't talk to each other anymore. So how about not going drastic on us here, but how about like just doing a little, maybe deciding on a little something. Like, I have determined my husband gets fairly annoyed with me when I look at my texts during dinner. So I'm going to put my cell phone away during dinner. All right, now you've heard it here. I hope it lasts. Okay, now on to what you've been waiting for, which of course is the winner of last week's trivia contest. So last week we talked about simplify. And so the question, as you know, is always about something related to our topic. So in our Monday morning wake-up call, which hopefully you all received in your email, and if you don't receive it in your email, just send me a quick email to Karen. Look and see this now. I got this on my screen. I can do this at homesbydonovan.com. Okay. And that should hopefully go up in the chat. Wait a moment. And there it is. Okay. So Karen at homesbydonovan.com, and just say Monday morning wake up call. And I'll know what that means. If you email that to me, then I'll have your email address. That's the only way you can get it, unless you want to put your email address up here on the screen. But then I wouldn't recommend that because people will see it. Unless you want a lot of people to email you. So our Monday morning wake-up call has our trivia question in it. And last week's trivia question was about people that were very simple and happy and optimistic, and they were TV characters. And these TV characters, they, always, well, how do I say it? They made lemonade out of lemons, right? They made lemonade out of lemons. So let's go over the question. The question was, all of the following TV characters were optimistic and positive and saw things in a positive light, except for Chuck Barkowski from Chuck. You remember Chuck. Betty Suarez from Ugly Betty. Hurley from Lost. Or George Wilson from Dennis the Menace. So which of those four people, A, B, C, or D, Chuck, Betty, Hurley, or George were not optimistic, didn't have a simple approach to life, made things complicated. All right. And if you watch any kind of TV or you do any kind of research, you know that the answer is Mr. George Wilson on Dennis the Menace. He was always finding things wrong with Dennis, right? Okay, so now in our bucket, our handy dandy bucket, we have our entrance. Now, people ask me, how do the entries get in this bucket from the internet? Well, magic, I say. Actually, I have a magical elf person, and what they do is anytime anyone fills out our form, they put the name on a piece of paper and they put it in my bucket. Sometimes they put names on pieces of paper that didn't even fill out the form. I don't know why they do that, but they do. But I guess they decided they wanted a Panera gift card. So, and that's what we're giving, is a Panera gift certificate. So you can go to Panera's and put a little smile on your face. Now, we've got 4 people that are winning Panera gift cards this week. And here are the people. Are you ready? First one is David Furnell. Congratulations, David. The second one is Carrie Blakely. Congratulations, Carrie. Third one is Aaron Smythe. Aaron, good work. And the fourth person who won this week's Panera gift card is Andrea Arnowski. So congratulations to you four for winning, and you'll be on the lookout for your Panera gift card, and you'll have coffee on us. Now, why do we do this? We said in the beginning that we are, during this time of COVID, we're putting hopefully a smile and some positive vibes back into people's lives and helping them get cheered up in the stress that's going on. And if you cut down on your technology a little bit, maybe you can cut down a little more on your stress. Who knows? But that's why we do it. And then at the end of the month, we have a drawing for a grand prize from all the winners for the whole entire month. And that one person who wins gets to choose their favorite charity, and they then are given a donation. The charity is given a donation to help them out. Last month, we had the American Red Cross for the hurricane victims of Laura, and it was for $424. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so we're excited about that. Now, we're going to talk about this coming week, which we're going to be talking about teachers. I wonder why. Well, the kids are going back to school in one way or another. And so we wanted to just celebrate teaching and teachers. You know, well, I don't know if you knew this. I used to be a teacher. I feel like I still am. Like, I taught English as a second language, and I got to help a lot of people. And now I get to help a lot of people. And even though I'm not in the teaching profession, I still feel like I get to teach a lot of people a lot of different things. Sometimes things that I have to learn first before I could teach them, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like everyone's, when you think about it, we're all teachers. And what are teachers? Teachers are people that inspire you, to be who you are to be, right? And people, as I think Angela Mayu said, people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And if you inspire someone, if you help them and they feel good and they feel like excited about what you've shown them and they can take off with it. I mean, that's really a good feeling. So we're going to celebrate teachers this week. And as we always do, our trivia question is related to that topic. So what do you think the topic shall be about? I think it might be about teachers. So let's see what it is. I think I even might have I might have a graphic here. Hold on one second. I'm getting used to my new setup here. And new setup. Oh, let's see. Did I lose it? I might have lost it. Hold on one second. No, that's Banjo Joe still. Hold on. Here it is. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Whoops, I think I did it wrong. Hold on. One second. Technical difficulties. Okay, share screen. And here he is. Okay, now, does anybody know that guy? I don't know if you saw that movie or not, but that was done probably in 2013, The School of Rock, okay? And Dewey Finn, the character who portrayed the substitute teacher in the show, okay? So the question is going to be about that guy, Dewey Finn, in The School of Rock. And here's the question. So get ready with your answer, and then you can do one of two things. You can either email it to me when you watch this, okay, and just email it again to Karen@homesbydonovan.com. And if you email that to me, your name is going to be put in here. And the other way, of course, is to receive our entry form in our Monday morning wake-up call. And the way you get that is, again, to email me at Karen@homesbydonovan. So if you want to dispense with the thought for the week and the inspirational message and the inspirational music and everything else we have going on there, then just email it to me. But if you want to get the whole Megillah for free, of course, no obligation, no strings attached, just a way to cheer people up and put a smile on their face. So here's the question, without further ado, about Dewey Finn from the School of Rock. The question is because why? Oh, no. The School of Rock. Why did Dewey have to become a substitute teacher? Because he no longer was a member of A, the Flight Attendants Union, B, the hockey team, C, the Actors Guild, or D, a band. Okay, so why did Dewey Finn become a substitute teacher? Because he was no longer a member of A, the Flight Attendants Union, B, the hockey team, C, the Actors Guild, or D, a band. Okay, now that's a difficult question. Not. Okay, so that's the scoop on that. I'm going to stop sharing so I can wish you all a happy Wednesday. Congratulations again to Andrea, Aaron, David, and Carrie. Don't forget to pick up your Panera gift cards that you're getting. And if you are a winner from a prior week and you have neglected to check your email for your gift card and you can't find it anymore, please let me know by emailing me at Karen@Homes by Donovan, and we'll see what we can do to track it down. All right. Until next Wednesday, have a great rest of your day and make it a great week. Bye.